Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Jan Erickson from Stepping Aside, and welcome to this week's edition of Esoteric and Magical Influences. It covers the 16th of May, Sunday, through Saturday, the 22nd. And if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm so happy to see everybody this morning. I hope you'll click subscribe here, and all my links are below the video, so hopefully you'll follow me there as well. Let's see. We've had lots of allergies here with all the pollen that's active. It's like we get a pollen alert every single day. It's just we have ponds, and last night I was out there by one of them, and you could see where the breeze had blown all the pollen on top of the water clear over to the side. But I mean, it was just thick. It was just thick. It was the ducks swimming around have pollen on them. I mean, it's just thick. So you can imagine if you have allergies what it's like around here. But anyhow, let's go ahead and take a look at the esoteric information. We'll do that. We'll look at that. We'll list what that is, and then we'll do the interpretation. So let's go ahead and get started. So on the 16th of May, Sunday, we're looking at a 7 energy, a 7 numerology, so balance and magic and taking an observer role, really. Ansu's is the rune for Sunday. That's Odin's rune, was talking spirit, communication, and eloquence. Vaya is the geomancy rune for Sunday, and so that's talking about alignment on a new path. So we'll just set those over there so that I don't get confused about what the next one is. Anyway, the moon is in Cancer, and the human design channel that's active today. And I do these, the charts I do, both human design and the astrological chart, I do it for 8 o'clock in the morning. So that's the time frame on these. But emoting is the channel that's active in Sunday's human design chart. And as far as magical focus today or Sunday, the sun governs. And so magics that can be worked involve clarity, truth, healing, courage, removing barriers, leadership, and the favorability for work and magic on Sunday is very good. So as a new path forms, you may feel like going it alone on Sunday. Notifications to explore new experiences. Take an observer role for the most part to gain as much clarity as possible and to let go of perceptions that have no value going forward. Hear the voice of spirit and allow that blessing to infuse your awareness on Sunday. Exercise some impulse control to avoid any insensitivity with others, excuse me, and allow your intuition to guide your choices. If interactions don't go smoothly on Sunday, you may need a different approach or strategy, so retreat if necessary to reconsider your options. With the channel of emoting active in Sunday's human design chart, you may experience mood swings, so be aware of falling prey to or being easily led by propaganda or deceptive information. When you're not level, you're more susceptible to that. Remain aligned with your values and principles and assume a service to others focus as you bypass challenges and obstacles through a collaborative effort with others. So then on Monday, the 17th of May, that gives us an 8 numerology. So there you're talking about leadership. You're talking about a greater level of harmony and awareness. And that's kind of the leadership angle of it. You're also talking about material kinds of concerns. You want to be recognized in your position and all of that. Isa is the rune for Monday. And there we're talking a Norn rune. We actually have another Norn rune, Hagalaz, on Saturday. So we have 2 this week. And Isa is the Norn rune of the static realm. And so we talk about that, we talk about the present moment. It also signifies will contraction or alignment in spirit. And it aligns then with, in conjunction with Kata Draconis, the geomancy rune for Monday. Now there you're looking at the tail of the dragon or the south node of the moon influence. So karma, past life, past experience influencing the present moment. So this alignment in spirit, it needs to be a full alignment apparently. The moon is in Cancer until Leo at 5:44 in the morning, Pacific Daylight Time, and the human design channel continues to be emoting. Magical focus on Monday, the moon governs So feminine magics, healing, intuition, cycles, reincarnation, astral travel, balance, and change. And the favorability of work and magic on Monday is very good. Now, if you go to the magical forecast for, I only do this Monday through Friday, but if you do that, you can actually, in that I include ideas for what you can do magic wise, the type of workings that you can perform. So that is actually an extension of this particular deal. So check that out during the week over there on the blog, and you can see some other things or maybe a little more detail. There's also rune divination and a whole lot of planetary aspects that can inform magical workings and things. So, but it doesn't have to just be that. You can look, I mean, it also just, you can look at it in terms of just the astrology forecast if you want to. But there's just other things there as well, and they do dovetail into this. So, but in any event, for Monday, Isa, the Norn rune of the static realm, will help you remain aligned in the present moment and in higher self-awareness as you continue to choose protection over self-interest. Allow past experiences to inform the present so that you don't lose any ground that's been gained thus far. This may have something to do with the mask policy possibly changing this coming week. I don't know. I think my husband and I are still going to wear them in the grocery stores. Just too many people around here have not been vaccinated, and we have been, but we just want to make sure that we stay well. And so, at this juncture, I'm not really worried about anybody else at this point, but I think we're just going to do that. Probably still continue to wear masks inside grocery stores, whether they require them or not. So that may be what that's about. But you'll just have to see how it applies to your life. Because it could be something else. You'll be like, oh, no, it's this, and it's like, okay, whatever it is, whatever works for you, truly. I try to keep these things general enough that you should be able to find something that this applies to. So in any event, with the moon traveling into Leo in the early morning on Monday, the safety of home and hearth gives way to engagement with others. It's that Leo energy. In fact, you feel energized and ready to transform your experiences. Now, that said, don't get ahead of yourself, or drama could result, particularly with the women in your life. Avoid a superficial attitude. Women hate superficiality. Choosing instead a service to others approach. You're going to see that theme, I think, going forward here. A lot of service to others approaches embedded in all of this versus service to self. Remain true to your word, and as with Sunday's chart, check things out before believing the first idea presented. Instead, cooperate with and listen to the input of others. Admit past mistakes and move forward with openness and understanding. Now on Tuesday the 18th, we have a 9 energy. 1 and 8 is 9, so endings, completion, humanitarianism. It's a spiritual number, so you might think in terms of spiritual messenger or spiritual messages that might come up on Tuesday. It's a Mars energy day, so, it's catalytic and all of that, but still, it could be spirit catalyzing your experience, so. And realistically, with Sowillo as the rune, that could be true. Now, this is an as above, so below rune. It is the rune of will, and also the rune of the sun. So, lots of energy there to manifest. As long as you keep the will under control, it's not governed by the ego. Here you have Puella. Now, Puella is scattered little girl energy, so it's lost focus for sure, but it can also mean loosening of perceptions. Excuse me. And right now, I think that needs to happen. So the moon is fully in Leo, and we've switched to a different human design channel on Tuesday. It's called transitoriness. That's multitasking. Magical focus, again, Mars is governing. Passion, manifestation, creativity, self-assertion, reducing conflict, those kinds of things can be worked. Lots and lots of notifications here. But the favorability of work and magic on Tuesday is, it's neutral. So we're going to take control of any challenges that might befall us on Tuesday by allowing higher self to inform our perceptions. Although we might be in a great mood, Puella's inclusion on Tuesday suggests that focus might be scattered and it might affect your response. That said, challenges faced today may signal an end of one phase and the beginning of another. So stay focused in present moment awareness and prepare for a new path to unfold. Think about that. Think about how that's true, that we start running up into walls and obstacles. Sometimes in the solution to those, a new door opens. It's like, oh, never considered something before, and that's why the challenges are arising. So it's giving you a message, in other words, the Sewillow energy is giving you that message that something's amiss here. And so be aware of it and deal with it, and you might be surprised that a new path unfolds on Tuesday. If a situation or individual is the source of frustration or confusion on Tuesday, it might be best to take an observer role to assess the truth of the matter. If the issue is real, you can always come back to it at a better time. It could be that you're experiencing your own issues and you're struggling to express that to others. Take a walk or spend some time in nature to recenter your emotions. Get your balance back. Respect the contribution of others by acknowledging those who lead by example. In doing so, you create a strong protective foundation that stands against unrealistic expectations and demands from persons in authority. Again, new beginnings are possible in collaboration with others on Tuesday. Now, Wednesday, the 19th of May, we have a 1 energy. 9 and 1 is 10. 10 reduces to 1. So new beginnings, wholeness, unity, leadership, revolution even. Fehu is the rune for Wednesday. So we're talking cattle and wealth, but we're also talking the sending rune. So projecting out, whatever you need to in order to gain success and wealth and achievement. How are you presenting yourself, in other words? Capricornus, or new beginnings, the north node of the moon, the future, is our rune, our geomancy rune for Wednesday. And we are in the moon's in Leo until Virgo at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Pacific Daylight Time. And again, the human design channel that's active on Wednesday continues to be transitoriness or a sense of multitasking. Magical focus on Wednesday, Mercury governs. So communication, interaction, balance, justice, revelation can be the focus for magical workings on Wednesday. And the favorability of working magic on Wednesday is very good. So Wednesday's numerology, along with both runes, signals the expression of something new. You've got the 1 energy, you've got Fehu, you've got Capricornus, all about something new, expressing something new. A numerology of 1, signals unity, wholeness, leadership, and revolution, while Capricornus describes the influence of the north node of the moon on new beginnings and future experiences. And with Fehu, you cast your intention for a successful outcome. It's going to be an interesting day here on the high desert with all of the pollen. I don't know. I may just stay indoors. Once I get my watering done, that's it. As the moon travels into Virgo in the mid-afternoon, you may experience some tension today on Wednesday, and it may be best to avoid a hypercritical or extreme response. Virgo can be kind of hypercritical, especially of themselves, Strong emotions may be surfacing, and you may need some self-nurturing to regain your balance. Let go of control over others in your charge and appreciate their creative input and process. Your humility will send a message of strength that will foster a strong foundation that fosters both empathy and understanding with others. On Thursday, the 20th, we have a 2 energy, so balance, reciprocity, compassion, healing, love. Did I say reciprocity? I think I did. Populus is Gebo is the rune. So again, that aligns well with the 2. You're looking at balanced energy exchange with others, so that definitely aligns with the 2 energy here. So that reinforces it. And then we have Populus. See, we've got several days this week where the runes and the numerology for the day are really in alignment with one another. And so here we have Populus, the opposite or complement of Vaya, which we started with on Sunday. Now we have Populus, which is group behavior, it's group action, it's belonging to a group, it's going along with the group. And we're going to have that again on Friday. Tomorrow, this is the information for Thursday. So Friday also, Populus is going to be part of that, and it's going to align well with that rune as well. So this is just an interesting pattern, though, that we see this week. So the moon's in Virgo fully, and transitoriness, or again multitasking, putting on different hats, doing different things. is the Human Design Channel active for Thursday. Jupiter governs the magical focus, so social justice, healing, abundance, income, growth, achieving goals and desires. Favorability for work and magic is very good. And the thing about the Jupiter energy on Thursday, with Jupiter, everything gets bigger. It's expansive. So if you don't attach a value judgment of good or bad or positive or negative, it's simply going to make whatever's happening be bigger, have a bigger effect. So if something bad's happening, it's going to intensify, all right? Jupiter intensifies the experience, hopefully in a positive way. It really is a positive planet, but if there's other stuff going on, it's going to intensify that too, okay? So just be aware of that. Let's see. So on Thursday, you're going to collaborate with others in balance and harmony. Just as Wednesday's runes and numerology aligned in the direction of new beginnings, we see the same alignment today, or on Thursday rather, with the balance found in the two numerology, along with the shared interaction found in both Gebo and Populus. So it's a shared type of experience on Thursday that's going to be expansive because of the Jupiter energy there. The Virgo Moon signals the need to take stock and get organized. That said, a relationship with a close partner may feel off and or emotions may be in flux on Thursday, suggesting that you may have difficulty expressing your feelings to others. But if you remain open to the unexpected, you may find those feelings resolve on Thursday. Allow your instinct and intuition to guide your path and assert yourself if needed. But if not, just kind of hang around and watch and observe and, stick your toe in if possible, but maybe that's all. Maybe not even that. So know that collaborative efforts with others lead to a level of certainty and security that rigid thinking prevents. If in a leadership position with others, you appreciate the value of past success that informs other future endeavors or the present endeavors you're engaged in. And although that sometimes involves accepting limitation, you still persevere against forces that thwart your progress. Now moving on to Friday the 21st, we're talking a 3 energy. 2 and 1 is 3. So that's catalytic. It's mercurial. It's communication. It's optimism. It's inventiveness. It's imagination. All of that. We have Othala as our rune, the 24th rune of the Elder Futhark. So tradition, loyalty, family, inheritance, possessions, the Akashic record. And again, we have Populus again. In other words, Othala is the collective experience, mind, body, spirit balance. You can think of as a collective experience with the 3. And then you have Populus as we did on Thursday, which is group behavior. So again, these energies are dovetailing together into a collective experience on Friday. Now, we have the moon in Virgo until it travels into Libra at 6:36 in the evening, Pacific Daylight Time. And we have 2 active channels on Human Design channels on Friday, charisma and transitoriness. Now, the magical focus, Venus governs on Friday, so compassion, love, harmony, partnership stuff, female sexuality, fertility, healing, friendship, and the favorability for work and magic on Friday is neutral. So the presence of both Othala and Populus signifies a collective experience, with Othala referring to our collective tradition, the Akashic record, the collective consciousness as well, and Populus describing group movement and alignment. Together, that idea is catalyzed by Friday's 3 numerology as you move forward with an ambitious and collaborative effort with others. As eager as you might feel, you might want to consider your tone when speaking to others on Friday, especially if emotions are in flux or if you're feeling off balance at all. Take a walk, meditate, or listen to music to recenter your emotions. This could be a transformational time where truths are revealed, whether you want to or not, and new directions are taken. How you express yourself may impact the outcome, though. So be aware of that. Timing may play a factor, as well as avoiding superficiality that at some point may leave you reconsidering the manner in which you interact with others. If you're normally accustomed to working alone, for example, this may be the time for collaboration or sacrifice for the benefit of others. That said, take a practical approach on Friday and avoid inciting or participating in conflict. Now, Saturday, we have a master number to 22, the 22 energy for the 22nd day of May. 22 is the cosmic builder. It's a master number. 11 is 2. 33 is. 33 is Christ consciousness, not the individual himself, although it can represent Jesus, but the Christ or Christed consciousness, or the Christos, or whatever you want to see that as. It's that resonance that we're talking about when we talk Christ consciousness here. It doesn't mean it doesn't also apply to the man. It's just because he embodied that. All right. So he was our worldly and earthly example of what that looks like when it's imbued into form. Okay. But 33 is that number. 22 is the cosmic builder. So profound soul level manifestation. Hagalaz, the other Norn rune, as I said, it's known as the Norn rune of the past. And so it's also the witch rune. And so it's transformation within a fixed framework, similar to what witchcraft does. You transform within a particular container, whether it's your workspace itself, or whether you're actually doing something, say in a cauldron, or something. You're using a container to narrow down the focus, basically, of what you're doing. So that's Hagalaz. Laetitia, or joy, is the geomancy rune today. So we're going to be manifesting and transitioning and transforming things into joy, essentially. The moon's in Libra, and the human design channels are transitoriness and charisma. And I guess I forgot to mention that for Friday. Charisma is where thoughts become deeds. So again, what are we transforming on Saturday? Magical focus, Saturn governs. So restriction, curses, binding, summoning, harvest, purification, and protection can be the magical focus for Saturday. And the favorability of working magic on Saturday is very good. So all week long, we've got good energies for this. Nothing getting in the way. And so transformation is possible on Saturday with the manifesting impact of both the rune Hagalaz and the master number 22 numerology. Hagalaz transforms within a fixed framework, while the 22 represents profound soul-level change. Laetitia indicates the focus of the transformation and the manifestation of joy. With the moon in Libra, in addition to joy, harmony with others is preferred. However, if mood swings occur, focus your attention on the beauty surrounding you. Take a walk around your yard and notice the vibrant beauty and aroma of the flowers in bloom, and allow them to cheer your heart and spirit on Saturday. The channel of charisma in Saturday's human design chart suggests that you allow higher self-wisdom to guide your experiences, avoiding at all costs any dogmatic or rigid beliefs that can interfere with success. Your own inner voice will likely serve you well, with a shift in perception possible in the direction of collaboration with others on Saturday. So I guess that's it. Again, if you want to check this out, you can go over to the blog and look at it there. And do look at the magical forecast for, Monday through Friday. I do that every day. And although I didn't on May 5th, which was my wedding anniversary, we were married 42 years. So I didn't on that day. I didn't write it all that day. But I just hung out with my husband. So anyway. Well, got to do something. We're in a pandemic for Pete's sake. It's not like you can go out to dinner. And I swear to God, I go out to dinner and I don't have a good time. The food, we places we go, it's just, we're always disappointed. We can just come home and do something on the grill, and it's so much better. So that's what we did. And I don't know. But anyway, you can check that magical forecast out Monday through Friday, and you can get a whole lot more about your day and how you can plan and anything else. And then if you are of the magically inclined, you can look up correspondences and things like that, and what the focus is supposed to be for the day and all that other good stuff. So lots of stuff there for everybody, really. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and do have a good week, and come back Monday for tomorrow for Somewhat Daily Tarot and Rune. We do that on Monday and Thursday. We try to connect the two together if they will, and usually there's only one time when I think we turned a corner and did something different for Thursday. So something having to do with Monday resolved or something, and we moved on to something else, some other issue. But it's a fun thing, and so if you want to watch that too, and I hope you do, come back. And again, I hope you click subscribe here and share this time again with us. So thanks so much for watching, and be good to yourself, be good to one another, and blessed be.